You're Israelite.
You're Ishmael.
You're Israelite.
No, it almost seems like it's a mere race.
No, well, Joe and the boss, I can't be racist to you. You gotta get mad at the English white man. They was hanging you Irish.
That's right.
That's right.
I know that.
Exactly. Why did they do that? I'll tell you.
Because your ancestry is black.
You know why they did that, bro?
So they wanted to rule the country, that was it.
No, it's not just because of that. They called you, okay, Irish and Dublin is blacks of Ireland.
That was it, we were trash.
Why is Dublin is called blacks of Ireland?
That's it.
Ancestry goes back to the Moors and stuff like that. You got to say
As I say though,
That's why they was hanging you.
what you're saying,
Alright, but listen, what people darker than me believe in that. And guess what?
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Well, guess what? That up in the town, they're pretty much not to anybody.
You know what I mean? Is that we have our own interpretation. We're very religious.
To the Bible.
Yeah, but bro, if you read the Bible,
Yeah.
it tells you that the Most High hair like the pure wolf,
Yeah.
right? Like afros. You know, there's what's this band called? The Average White Band. You know them guys, right?
Alright. I don't know.
Okay, the Dubliners, you know about
Yeah,
them.
I know the number.
Now, look at the hair on these guys. They've got big hair. Their neck grows just like, I've seen them guys, their hair grows like this, whoosh. Every time you see them grows hair, I've seen it. It just goes like this, whoosh. Right?
Yeah.
An afro, right? Probably not as thick and coarse as ours, you know that. But he grows thick like sheep because he's one of our people, man. So, don't worry about that, listen, man. This ain't too religious.
No, it's every person, I think, is their own interpretation.
No, but
It's
it's not because...
inside and not in the land.
Well, you know what? That's what our people say too. And guess what? Which goes back to a guy in the 1400s by the name of Caesar Borgia. Okay, that's the history guy in that. You ever watched it? Have you heard of the program, The Borgias? It comes on TV. And that's where the history goes back to. In the Renaissance period, or before that, when you look at the icons,
You're in the rock.
look at the icons, all the pictures of people in Ireland,
By the
Scotland.
Bible, 12 tribes.
Ireland means irate land. Scotland means black land.
Yeah, we're not too like
All the icons and stuff like that in the Middle Ages and the Dark Ages, so forth, etc. were all dark-skinned icons before the priests that took over the Roman Catholic Church and stuff got our dark icons and painted them pale like this. Guess what, bro? At one point in time, the Irish was dark.
This guy is Satan.
Right? Jesus Christ was dark before on all these. I don't know if you got St. Patrick, St. George was down there. St. George, the dragon's there, the Afro, St. 1300s. The day the was there. We're not saying that.
No peace being killed.
The blacks.
It was called Island.
Oh, yeah.
Island. So it's called
No,
Island.
yeah, you know what it was called? It was called Hibernia.
Burning.
Black people were.
This is King James.
King James was a black man at the time. This is what the white man did later on.
Well, first of all, let me just say, finish my sentence.
Your people.
They converted.
Ain't royal.
You don't listen, I will go. I was actually going to confirm what you're saying, which you know that he's been in Jews. Never said that Jews
Okay, make your point and state your point.
See what the
going to be ruined this,
All right,
and he may tell you something useful.
you know he was your
I spent a long time doing a project on this.
you know he's your people. God is the Lord, he's your people. Lord ain't no white person, right? Black people. You know about the Moses faith?
Done that a lot of us.
Yeah, you know the Christians don't fight against
Very clear to me.
Crusades and like.
Right, that's all I wanted to say. Okay.
Very likely, he was. There's nothing very likely about it.
Probably was.
No, not probably. He was.
Okay,
Here to let you know you're
confirm what you're saying.
fair enough.
Have a nice day.
I guess.
You're going to Tel Aviv, there are 120,000 African Jews. That's relevant. Go and have a look, you'll see.
But the truth is,
No, but that's why I'm glad you made that statement. That's all right.
I guess it
Take
goes.
it easy.
But you
Just
know,
trying to
you do know that
confirm-
the so-called
I'm
Jews in
trying
the
to
land.
confirm what you said.
We've got facts.
That's it.
I don't mind you adding an extra fuel to the fire, but we've got
Just check out what I said. You find that maybe another angle.
well, we've got stuff like that. Babylon to Timbuktu.
But they think it's a guessing game, you see, that's why they were talking about that. It was that. He probably was, maybe he was.
When you damn sure knows himself.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah,
What are you doing this for?
whatever we're talking about, he knows what.
For the truth. For the truth. For the truth. The same thing you do when you go to your courts and you want the truth. That's what it is. It's the truth.
Yeah, but I go there because I have to. You don't have to just waste your time doing this. What's in my
Great-grandma did. It's all about the truth.
As a black man, this is what
It's so outrageous.
So that guy, you got to pay for some studies, and he found out a bunch of African guys with Jews.
They're not selling nothing.
Guess what?
It's not a
That's
shop.
garbage.
They're not selling nothing.
The Africans are Hamites, man.
So you don't want to be here, you can just walk up there.
You know, we got the facts. Where's the
They've got to pay for what they're for. Okay, so for you it's
the
always
icon sign? Someone holding the icon sign. Try and get the icon sign.
When you dream in your bed at night, that's the
Icon sign. No.
when you pray or whatever, when you pray.
Like I was saying, man, you got the icons. So I'm not trying to speak.
No, it isn't it?
And what should
Like I
you
said,
do?
we got the icons.
This is not
We got the facts, man. Why were there pictures all throughout Europe of Negroes with woolly hair? Don't know all that, man. Dark-skinned Israelites. So we know that. And then about the Irish guys. We got brothers like this. Israelite brothers in the truth and all that. Like the line goes back to the Israelites, man. They call the white man the devil. They know who they are. Their line goes back to the Israelites, man, through their forefathers, man. That guy was just a straight up nigga, that Irish guy that came up. That Irish guy's as black as ever could be. His lineage goes back to us, man. You can't get around that, you gotta die, man, you know? Straight out. Straight out. Yeah, go back over there.
I'm not going to say that the Prophet Muhammad was distorted, he was originally a black man. I'm not going to say that. Ecclesiastes 3:15, man. All I'm going to say to you is, do you know the origins of Allah? No. This is what's distorted. This is a distorted version of events by the media. The word of Allah. Yeah. Like, remember, this is my language. What do you say? The word of Allah. This is my language. The Bible says that. Yeah, we see me that. I don't mind engaging in a conversation, but it's got to be when you speak and then you allow me to speak. But that's how we're going to. We're not going to make progress.
No, we ain't here for you to give us a sermon. If you've got a point that you disagree on, then fair enough. But we ain't going to be here to go and spit fire back and forth, man. Right? If you've got a point.
I come to you and ask you what's it about your particular religion and ask you what you stand for, what it's about, which is what I did, yeah? Then your brothers started explaining it to me and let me know. Then what happened, okay, I was sufficed with that. Then what happened, one of your brothers here said, about asking, telling me about my religion and telling me, I said, no, that's not what I come for. I come to ask you about your religion. But if you want to know about my religion, fair enough, I can educate. Why? Because I'm not one of them prison Muslims who was over here, went prison, like become Muslim. No, I got raised on this religion in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia. I know my language inside that. Originally my parents were from Jamaica, but they moved to Egypt when they was 5 years old. So I know Quran, I know the language, just how you know Hebrew, brothers here say they know Hebrew, just how I know Arabic, which is the language of the Quran. So all I'm saying is that it'd be very difficult to even engage in a conversation about the Quran and quote things, because you'll be quoting transliteration for one, or you'll be quoting common opinions, yeah, rather than actual substantiated facts. And if you don't know the language, it's going to be very hard for you to quote what the Prophet Muhammad said. But everything he said was in Arabic. So how are you going to quote? You're going to quote an English translation. Yeah?
Well, Muhammad was illiterate.
And things can be lost.
You know that, right?
Of course I know.
Right. He couldn't read or write, right?
I know 100%.
Okay, right. Okay, one second. So Muhammad couldn't read or write. When they wrote the Quran, how could he say, right, that's right, that's what I said? How could he do that?
Oh, you're asking me, yeah?
I am. If he can't read or write, how could he have confirmed the Quran?
Number one,
ask yourself that.
I can explain to you, yeah? It's not a problem.
It's a fact.
I'm cool, calm.
Because if you can't read or write, and I'm writing a book for you, how can you come back there and tell me that book says exactly what I told you to write?
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
That's all there is to
know.
number one, you asked a question, yeah, and if you allow me to give you the answer, I don't mind giving you the answer. You asked the question, what's it? How can somebody who's illiterate and can't read or write, what's it, confirm what's in the Quran, what's it, is 100%? Why? Because he had people next to him who could read and write, yeah? He had people next to him who could read. So for example,
he's the prophet, he's the one who's got to confirm the writings, yeah? Because the people say this is from Muhammad, this is what Muhammad says, this is Muhammad. They say everything about the Quran is what Muhammad said. How can Muhammad confirm what he wrote if he could not read or write? He was illiterate.
Yeah, I'm accepting what you say.
So it's impossible.
You're not going to allow me to speak.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past.
That's right, man. The Most High requires that which is past. So what happened in the past? Slavery. You can't get around that, man. I know you look a bit frustrated about that, but that's a fact, man. Your forefathers did that. Enslaved these people on the side. So you have to pay for that. Because that's what the Most High requires, man. Get Revelation 13, 9 and 10, man. And then get Isaiah 14 and 21. And also get Ezekiel 35.
Revelation chapter 13 verse 9. If any man have an ear.
So if any man has an ear, lend me your ears. That's what I'm saying to you right now, man.
Let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So if one man takes another man and puts him in slavery, by God's mouth, he's required to go into slavery himself. Carry on.
He that killeth with the sword.
Now if you kill with a sword, go on,
must be killed with the sword.
You have to be killed with a sword as well, man.
Where's that guy hiding behind us?
He's not hiding, man.
He is. No, he's not.
The devil.
Isaiah 14 to 21. Okay, go on.
It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. The saints of the 12 tribes of Israel. The Negroes and the native Indians of the Americas. Get that Isaiah 14:21.
That's a precept real quick.
Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
So all they that devour the nation of Israel, 12 tribes of Israel, must be devoured. Carry on.
And all thine adversaries.
And all thine adversaries. We read before in the book of Psalms 83 and 1 on down, it talks about the enemies of the Most High power. God has enemies. And in nations that he actually formed to be his enemies. To play the bad guys. Because we play the good guys. So he's saying he's against the adversaries as well, man. Carry on.
Every one of